Alrighty, hopefully the fucking chat will work tonight. If not, we gotta back out and come back, but no big deal. Started a little bit early, about a minute early. Whew. And for those of you, this is the first time watching these lives. It's literally just for us to get to know each other more. I truthfully feel that just the content within itself doesn't actually help you get to know the person behind the content. So that's why I choose to do these lives, to be able to connect with my fans, my audience, my subscribers a little bit more, for you guys to be able to ask questions and get to know me. So let's go. First live at the new place. It doesn't usually take this long to get people in this bitch. What's up? What's up, Lonnie? How are you doing on this beautiful Monday evening? What do you mean, what am I waiting for? Slate? It's live. The whole purpose of this is for us to get to know each other more. You guys can literally ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. If you have any questions on health, wellness, fitness, me as a person, you want to share anything, doesn't fucking matter. What do you think I'm doing? Look like a famous wrestler or something. What famous wrestler are you talking about? I think I've gotten fucking I think it was like Ed Hardy before. Was one of them. I don't see it. I'm not saying that. I just think that was one of the ones that I've gotten commented about. So yeah. Well, what do you want to know? Slate? I mean, I've created videos on my beliefs, my opinions, my ideas. I have plenty of videos up. This is a chance for you to ask specific questions. So that's what I'm saying, what do you want to know? Fucking Jim Carrey. I get that one a lot too. And forgot who else I get. Fucking Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves. I've gotten those a few times. Like all of them, but if I had to guess, Young Razor Ramen. I'm not familiar with who that one is. I used to play the games back in the day, but yeah, I'm not sure. Man, if you're gonna troll, you have to do better than that. That's fucking kindergarten ass shit. Bro, like 30 and 45 at the same time. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Do better than that, Bernard. Is your first name Saint? What do I have to offer? Inspiration. Why do you want to be in front of the camera? To be able to share my thoughts, opinions, and inspire other people to get outside of their own comfort zones, to get out there and be creators instead of consumers. Oh, Bernard, you are still at level 1 of the trolling. Not saying that one. But really, that's my goal here, is to let people know that you don't have to be fucking liked by everybody. And that you should stop caring about the opinions of other people, because honestly, misery loves fucking company. People who are miserable are only going to want to bring you down to their level because you're doing better than them, or at least they perceive you as doing better than them. I mean, to an extent, yes. Especially if we're talking doom scrolling all the time. Because that's what I'm referring to. Creating content. putting yourself out there, sharing your opinions, your thoughts, your ideas in hopes of inspiring other people. So, I mean, not necessarily all consumerism, but when you're talking about doom scrolling on social media, yes. I agree, Roman King. But I honestly want to say something else on that. That if you're going to troll, you got to do a lot better. I'm not one that you're going to be able to troll very easily, my friend. So you really got to up your ante. So far, you're fucking terrible. Terrible. Do better. Or I need to bring in some of my other trolls to help try to teach you how to troll better. Be funny at least. Do something. Because otherwise, you're just some fucking loser sitting in mommy and daddy's basement fucking jerking it off all day, 6 times a day with no job, no ambitions, no nothing. And now you're here to try to hate on other people who are willing to get outside of their comfort zones and are willing to be on camera and speak for themselves. So if you are going to troll, do a fucking better job. Or kiss my ass and fuck off. Your choice. I mean, I am confident in myself. Yes, sir. You should be too. Barry, I'm not sure who that is. Well, Bernard, I don't know. Can't really speak for you, homie. I don't know. Bah. I'm a hacker troll. Well, have fun, hacker troll. But who's Mr. Stat? But yeah, that's honestly my whole point of everything that I do. My whole thing is based on mindset, gym, natural health, trying to get people to step outside of their comfort zones, because the only way to grow is to push yourselves outside your comfort zones and to just keep going. Take action. Nothing is ever going to work out perfectly. It's never going to always go as planned, but it's always going to happen how it's meant to happen. And as long as you keep taking those actions, you will get to where you want to be in your life. I think for a person to be on, they need to be some kind of stance or agenda, but you have to be off the bat just blaring that stuff like a Sam Hyde or Ben Avery. Unfortunately, I have no idea who either one of those guys are. I don't do a lot of social media consumption myself. Maybe 5% of the time of my time on social media is spent consuming it. I'm not very pop cultured. I don't know who a lot of people are. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. It's not my specialty. So, I mean, to each their own. Slate. Thank you, Jeremiah. If you guys are just now joining, first time seeing me here, make sure you hit that sub button. It really does help the channel grow. I do appreciate you guys. I also offer a free Discord group for supporters of content and content creators themselves, where we all come together to help each other grow. You can find that free Discord in my bio here. But yeah. But if anybody has any specific questions, I will answer them if I can. If I don't know the answer, I will tell you straight up. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I know things that I don't know. And I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you I don't fucking know. So, but that's really why we're here. That's why I do these lives. Occasionally I'll do lives in the gym as well, but yeah, you have to come in just spilling your beliefs like a sales pitch. I do that though. You must not be familiar with my channel. If you go do a little searching over my channel, you'll see that I post long form videos every single day based off of my beliefs. I don't want to repeat myself on a live unless somebody asks a specific question. I want to be able to get to know you guys, and I want you to be able to get to know me as a person beyond the content, beyond the shorts, beyond the videos. That is literally my purpose of doing these lives. And that's why I engage with the chat, where a lot of people don't. They put on special shows. They don't engage with subscribers. They don't engage with anybody in the chat. Or if they do, it's like very like hit and miss picking. Well, if it comes up, then I speak about it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. That I do know. But what's up, Jeremiah? Appreciate you for being here, man. Hope you're having a fantastic fucking evening. And it's not all about me either, Slate. I do want to get to know you guys as well. So if there's anything you guys want to share about yourselves, or any information that you want to give, or anything you want to talk about, These are literally unfiltered, uncensored conversations. We can talk about anything and everything. I don't give a goddamn. Somebody just hit that fucking speed bump, bottom out their goddamn truck. Idiot. Gotta slow the fuck down. But if you want to know what I stand on and what I believe in, I mean, I can start with something here. So essentially, I believe that we all have the ability to help inspire other people. It's just that some of us are not wanting to get on camera, but I feel like we all have great information to share to help inspire and help other people as well. I'm also a believer in not really consuming content. If you're going to consume, make sure you're creating more than you consume. You can consume for inspiration, but don't be brain rot scrolling. It's stupid. Now, I just trying to think what else to talk about here. I mean, do you want me to elaborate on any of these things so far? Questions, comments, concerns, why I believe what I believe? And honestly, I try to make this not all about me. Jeremiah, we can talk more in the Discord group if you can join that. I really have to get to know people before I actually start collabing on content with them. I have to know your niche, what you're really trying to do, so on and so forth. So we'd have to get to know each other more before we can just start doing videos. Not saying I'm not down, but we have to get to know each other first. So join the Discord, reach out to me in the Discord group that I offer, and we will, go from there and see what happens. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are very miserable with their lives. They're stuck in that 9 to 5 and they don't know what else to do with life. And, that I can relate to. I've been there myself. 2 years ago, actually, I was able to get rid of my 9 to 5 and do this social media full time. About 3 years ago, I started getting heavy into the gym. And now I've been going to the gym for about 6 years, not 6 years. Wow. 3 years, 6 times a week. 5 days lifting, 1 day doing a 5K or 3.1 miles. Actually, that's what I just got done doing today. I really do believe that oh man, my rent's paid until fucking September. You gotta do better. I just moved. Shit, you want to see the upgrade? First of all, let's start here. Look how big this fucking balcony is. Okay. And now let me show you something else. Let me show you the view. See that pool? Oh, and you see that Audi and that bike? Those are both mine too, homie. It's crazy what you can do just through social media when it's untapped. But I do want to show you guys the new apartment. So why don't we just start there? So this is like the living room area. The couch, TV. But look at these fucking ceilings, bro. So fucking high. And I'm loving this kitchen. Like, look at the fucking, look at that. So then we go down this hall. We have one bathroom, one full bath. Okay. That's the guest bathroom. Then we have the office space. Oh, say hi to the snake Annabelle. I don't know if she's out tonight. She's in her fucking thing back there. I don't know if you guys can see her. So we got the office. I took one of the lights out of here real quick. But yeah, nice little office setup. And look at these fucking floors, bro. So anyway, that's that. Then on the other side, we have the master bedroom. And then that's the entrance. So you come up the stairs to the entrance, blah, 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 blah. And then we have the nice master bedroom. Bed back here. And then into the master bathroom. And I'm getting a washer and dryer because this apartment has washer and dryer hookups. But this is where the washer and dryer would go. So getting that tomorrow. So that'll be nice. And tomorrow's my birthday. So what a great birthday present. But anyway, yeah, this is the new crib. definitely a fucking upgrade if you guys have seen the old place. The old place wasn't that great. It was very outdated. This new place is just, it's fucking top tier. I don't know how to read that, homie. But what is up, Armando? Thank you for joining. But yeah, I mean, that's a little tour of the crib. Brand new. Fucking, I mean, I can't complain, man. I'm grateful. Uh, I'm kind of glad my old apartment complex didn't want to renew the lease because I upgraded. Oh, and check this. We get a wood burning fireplace now. A wood burning fireplace. I just love this open floor plan. It's fucking awesome. And then, like I said before, we got the pool out here. Right out the fucking sliding glass door into the porch. Oh, and the porch is covered, which I don't know if you guys saw my last apartment. The balcony was not covered. It was literally like a third of the size of this one. Very outdated. And now we're coming up. So that's a little tour of the new apartment. For those of you who've been here before, you saw what I was living in before. So definitely a nice upgrade. So anyway, back to the topics at hand. Well, really, we don't have any specific topics. Just anything you guys want to fucking talk about, honestly. But I truly believe that we are creators of our own world, our own universe, that we have the ability to manifest the future and the present that we want to be in. And it all starts up here. It starts up here, and then you make a plan, and you follow the action plan in order to manifest these things into reality. Like attracts like. That is one of the universal laws. I don't know if anybody's all familiar with the universal laws, but that is one of them. So who you are, you're going to attract people who are just like you. So that's why you should always be trying to develop your character to be better and better every single day, to be the person that you want to be, but also to attract the people that you want in your life. If you're attracting bad people, then you need to sit down with yourself and do the shadow work to figure out why you're attracting such shitty people into your life. Because usually it's a reflection of you. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear that because it makes them insulted and, oh, I'm perfect and blah, 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 blah. I don't need to change. You do. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest. All the way up to the ages of about 18 years old, I was in and out of jail. Had experimented with everything underneath the fucking sun. But I was also surrounded by a bunch of losers who lived that same lifestyle. I'll be 30 tomorrow. This is when I was 18. Tomorrow is my birthday, August 4th. And I will be 30. And at this point, I have a real group of solid people who are always there when I need them, no matter what. No questions asked. That's always how I've been for people. And now I've attracted people just like that. It's a small group, but we all work together. We all collaborate on content. You guys have seen Shane, I'm sure. Which, by the way, before you even ask, Shane is not here on Mondays. Shane is here on Saturdays with me. But that's a true homie right there. If I need anything, I need help moving, I need help with this, or I need help with that, that motherfucker is there. Along with some of my other good friends. And so my point of saying this is that once you figure out yourself, your true purpose, what you're meant to do in this life, you will notice that you will find people who align with you, your future, and your present, and what you're trying to do in this life. That is why it is so important to be able to sit down with yourself and be alone and to do the shadow work in order to figure yourself the fuck out. Because trust me, it pays off. Now, there was a time in my life where I was alone for 5 or 6 years. But in that time period of being alone for 5 to 6 years and not being surrounded by any real people, I figured myself out. I figured out my purpose. I figured out what I'm supposed to do in this life. And then everything changed. And now I'm not exactly where I want to be right now as we speak, but I'm going to keep working towards that and taking the action steps needed to get to where I want to be in this life. And that is something that I believe we all should do. I did the shadow work. I still do it. You have to. Otherwise, nothing changes. You have to be able to take accountability for your own mistakes, your own actions, learn from them, and do better the next time you're put in that same situation. That is the only way that we can learn and grow and to be better people. And that's honestly what life's all about, learning and growing. Once you get to the point where you think you know everything, that's when you start losing in life. That's when you're basically taking one more step into the grave. Because none of us know everything. None of us ever will. And that's the beauty of life, my friend, is that you have the ability to keep learning and growing and being a better human for yourself, for other people. And then you attract people who are on that same journey, on that same path and trajectory that you are. That is why it is so important to be able to do the shadow work and feel the emotions that come, and to be honest with yourself, to know where you are lacking and know where you need to change. That is why these things are so important. But yeah, I mean, that's what life's all about. That's why we just got to keep going. So, I just talked a lot. Now, based off of what I said, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, or any topics that they want to talk about, or possibly need some life advice on, or anything of that nature? If anything comes to your mind, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I'd love to talk with you about anything that you're willing to openly talk about, in public. And if you haven't yet, and it's your first time here, please hit that sub button. I am live every Monday and then Saturdays as well with Shane. If you guys are familiar with my homie Shane, he's done a lot of content with me. If you've seen my shorts, you've seen my homie Shane. But hey, man, that's really what I'm here to do, is to talk with you guys, get to know you better, for you to get to know me better. I'm an open book. I ain't got shit to hide. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to know a little bit about me, I'll talk about personal shit. I don't give a goddamn. But all in all, I feel that my purpose here is to inspire other people to go out and chase their dreams and to be their true selves, no matter what other people think of them. Because a lot of people are stuck. They are stuck in this mindset of just, oh, what is this person going to think? Or what are they going to say? What are they going to do if I do this? Oh, fuck that shit. Who cares? Get out there, post your content, send your message, say your message. Because I guarantee you it will help at least one person. And to me, if I can help one person, just one, then I'm happy. Then me putting myself out here was totally worth it. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys are struggling with that I can help with, put it in the chat. Let me see what I can do. I'm all about trying to help other people who want to learn, who want to grow, who want to be better versions of themselves. And that's another reason why I do these lives, is to connect with you guys. For you guys to connect with me. It's to go beyond just the shorts and the videos where you can't really ask a lot of questions or get any answers or really figure out who I am as a person. And, that's honestly why I like doing these lives. It's because it gives me the chance to connect with my audience, to connect with my fans and subscribers. Because honestly, without you guys, I'd be nothing. And so I do appreciate all of you guys who come in here, who show up consistently, who are part of the conversations. Like, you guys are real ones. So for those of you who are just joining, ask away. Anything, absolutely anything that's on your mind. Let's hear it. Because I don't plan these out. I literally come on here to speak with you guys in the chat. It's not all about me. It's also about you guys. What are you guys struggling with? What do you need help with? Is there anything that I can do to help? Are you a content creator? Do you need somebody to help push some of your YouTube content or Instagram content? Are you looking for some type of inspiration? What can I do to be of value to you? Is what these lives are really about. Because nobody can do this shit alone. And if we can all come together and help each other grow, then that is the real definition of success. That is the real definition of life and community. So that's really why I'm here. So if there's anything that's on your mind, you want to rename, you want to talk about it, let's talk. I don't care what it is. If you have any questions for me, whether they're personal or not personal, it does not fucking matter to me. I will answer anything. I got nothing to hide. I'm literally just here to get to know you, for you to get to know me, and for us to grow together. I want to inspire other people to take the content creation journey route, to be able to get on camera, to be able to face their own fears, to be able to do the shadow work within themselves, to better themselves, to better other people, to help inspire people. This life ain't easy. When you have a bunch of naysayers and negative energy around you, it can really drag you down and make it to where you almost do not want to put yourself out there. And I can relate to that. I used to care what people think. I don't anymore. Because when you be your true self, you will find people who align with your visions, your goals, your dreams, and you guys will build together. And in that same process, you'll be able to get rid of the people who are hating on you, who don't want to see you grow. You'll lose them in the process. So it ends up working out in your favor once you stop caring what everybody else thinks about you. Because honestly, I don't think it really matters what you do in this life. You will always find people who are not happy with what you're doing, who want to talk shit, who want to try to bring you down, but don't give them that satisfaction. Keep pushing, keep doing the content, keep taking action, and watch how you grow, my friend. Not only are you going to grow online, but your character development is going to grow as well. You're going to be able to do anything you want to do in this fucking life, and you're not going to allow anybody to stop you. And really, you shouldn't. You shouldn't let anybody stop you. If you want to make a fucking video, make a fucking video. Speak your piece, speak your mind, because you have no idea who it can help. I mean, last Saturday, we were in the gym at GoMad with Shane on a live. Ran into a guy at the gym, and we were able to inspire him to, document his journey. He's in the gym, trying to get better, get more fit, get his life together. And that's what I want to see. I love that. To me, it doesn't matter who you are. As long as you're trying to better yourself and you stop caring what people fucking think, and you're getting in the gym because you care about your health and you want to change stuff around, I applaud you for that. Especially for people who might be on the bigger side, who are worried about what fit people in the gym are going to think about them and stuff like that. Man, if fit people in the gym are sitting there talking shit about you, they are pieces of fucking shit. Period. Flat out. Because the real ones like myself, yes, I'm fit. But if I see a bigger guy in there wanting to get fit, I'm going to do anything I can to try to help them reach their goals. And I don't need anything in return. It's enough for me just to be able to help somebody, that I get enough satisfaction out of that I don't need nothing else. It doesn't matter about the fucking money, about the fame. None of that fucking shit matters. What matters is being able to help somebody reach their health and fitness goals. And that is also why I created my own workout program that can be adapted for fucking anybody. Anybody. You can make it work to fit your body type, your goals, everything. But it gives you the basics. It gives you an understanding of what to do when you decide to get into the gym. That way, because I know some people, they're like, oh, well, I don't want to go to the gym because, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want people to be judging me and blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a blueprint. something that you're able to at least go off of, so that way you know what you're doing when you get in that fucking gym. And you don't have to worry about that little subconscious thing in your head saying, oh, these people are looking at me. Oh, these people don't know what they know I don't know what I'm doing, and I shouldn't be here. Fuck them. Fuck that. You should be there. Anybody who is willing to get in the gym and get fit, you should be there. Take that shit seriously and watch how your life changes. What is up, Jay? Or Alas? I see you said hi. How you doing, man? But yeah, guys, that's really what I'm about. That's my belief system. That's what I feel my purpose is, and that's what I'm trying to do. So if you're somebody who wants to start getting in the gym, doesn't know where to start, you can check out testedlimits.com, or you can check out the link in my bio. I offer a free Discord group as well for content creators and supporters of content, where we all come together and help each other grow. You can also find that link at testedlimits.com, or just by the link in my bio. But that's the idea behind it. I want a place where everybody can feel comfortable coming together and, creating content. Whether you're just now starting or you've been doing it for a long time, it doesn't matter. You are welcomed there. If you need help along your journey of creating content, that's what this group is there for as well. Not only support, but I can give you any of the advice that I have from my experiences of creating content that I can share with you. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. Not saying I know everything, but I do have some experience underneath my belt. I do have some things that I can help you with, some things that I can teach you, and things that will help you grow as a content creator, as a person. Because that's what life is really all about. Spreading positive energy and helping each other grow. That's the whole purpose of community and coming together and being able to create together. So yeah, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything they really want to talk about? I'm all ears. I just said a lot, I know. Just check into the chat, see if I missed anything. But yeah, guys, we all have the ability within us to be our definition of successful. It really comes down to, are you willing to take the risks? Are you willing to maybe look stupid for a little bit? If you are, you're going to do great. But if you're always worried about your image, or, worried about it being embarrassed or looking stupid, then you got to let that shit go. Because honestly, none of that matters. We're only here for a short amount of time. Who cares if you look stupid? Who cares if you don't know what you're doing at first? That's how you learn and grow, is by trying and failing and trying and failing until you succeed. The only time you truly ever fail is when you quit. That is when you actually fail at what you were doing, is when you quit. Other than that, it's literally just a learning lesson. And honestly, that is the whole purpose of life, is to learn and grow. Once you stop doing that, then you're almost 1 foot in the motherfucking grave. I don't know. I've been talking a lot, but that's just like my aspect on life, on the ability to manifest your own reality. Because what they don't talk about is how powerful our thoughts really are. The only purpose in life is Shawn Michaels. I have no idea who that is. That's the same thing. Quitting and giving up is the same thing. So essentially, you're kind of contradicting yourself, but they're both bad. They're the same thing. You shouldn't have to actually quit. You should just learn from your mistakes and keep going with the lessons that you have learned. Because no one's coming to save you. You have to be able to be your own savior, to create the life that you want to live, not one that somebody else is creating for you. Because otherwise, you're going to be stuck working that 9 to 5. You're going to be stuck miserable, not liking your life at all. And you're going to lose all hope. That's my mom's name, but it's in cursive, Roman. And then the other side was my first tattoo when I was like 15. It's my name in Chinese, or at least I think it is. Who knows? At this rate. What's up, Rachel? How are you doing tonight? Yes, sir, Roman. We wouldn't be here without them. Bless their hearts. But yeah, guys. Yeah. So, any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? I'm all ears. Let's talk. I can try to help you in any way that I can based off some of the comments and concerns that you might have in life. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know it all, because I don't. And that would be ignorant of me. But if I can help you, I will. If I can help answer a question, if I can help inspire you in any way, I will. What's wrong, Rachel? Why do you feel like that? How's your shoulder doing? Would you have some lettuce and get sick? Hopefully that's not the case. But I guess there's like some shit going on with like at least here in like Ohio, Michigan area, there's like some stuff going on with the lettuce where people are getting sick. I don't remember what the fuck the virus was called or something like that. I don't know. I've been fine though. I've eaten lettuce actually 2 days ago. No issue. But what's got you feeling like shit, Rachel? That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Think of it this way. We are almost just like plants. If we were to take microwaved water or water from the toilet after it's been used and you try to water your plants with that, they're probably not going to feel the greatest and they probably are eventually going to die. But if you feed them with nutrient rich water, totally different aspect. They're feeling great. They're thriving. They're growing. We are just like plants to a degree. We have to be careful what we put inside of our bodies. Yeah, I mean, that's not fun. I mean, I hope you start to feel better. I mean, I'm sure once your body digests it more, you'll be feeling a lot better, but you got to be able to have the discipline to be able to stop yourself from eating some of these horrible foods. I'm not saying a little sweet treat's not bad every once in a while. Shit. I mean, I'll have ice cream every once in a while. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and act like I am. But you have to, everything. See, I won't even say moderation. I wouldn't even say in moderation. Every now and then, every once in a blue moon, cool. I get that. That's how I am. I'm not perfect. I like sweet stuff. I have a fucking weakness for goddamn cheesecake. But it's very, very, very rare for me to eat something like that. Because usually I feel kind of like what you're describing right now. I don't feel very well afterwards. Yeah. But what can you do to get rid of the depression? What is your thoughts on what is causing it? Because once you figure out the issue that's causing something like that, you then can take the actions to fix it. A lot of that stuff can actually be caused on our daily lifestyle, what we're eating, how much exercise we are getting. You know, going to the gym, lifting weights can actually significantly reduce and help that issue. Eating the right foods can do the same thing. Well, if that's how you feel, then you got to ask yourself, why? Why do you feel self-hatred towards yourself? Because there's got to be a reason for it. There's got to be a reason why you feel the way that you do. And again, once you figure out that, you can take steps to not have that self-hatred anymore, to be able to help yourself, and then in turn get rid of the depression. I mean, it's hard, and sometimes going the route that is harder can be daunting in the beginning. But once you get in the right routine and you start doing the right things, you realize that you feel better mentally, physically. The self-hatred is gone, the depression is gone. And you realize, well, damn, like this is what I should have been doing my entire life. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can change. That's the great thing about this, is that once you recognize these things and you recognize why, you can take the actions to stop it from happening. You can change how you eat, how you exercise, or what you're doing with your daily life that's making you feel that way. And you can do something about it. And then in return, over a period of time, those things change. You feel better. The self-hatred is gone. What's up, Heather? But that's really what it comes down to. There's no easy way to do it. There really isn't. I mean, I hate to tell you that, but I'm just being honest with you here. There's no real easy way to get rid of that feeling besides going through some of the hard stuff in order to make yourself feel better. And at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. You got to have that resilience and that self-discipline enough to, hey, I'm not fucking eating this today. I don't care what happens. I don't care how I feel. I'm not doing this. And you stick to it. Don't say that and then go and do it, because then you're lying to yourself. You don't want to do that either. Lying to yourself is just as bad, if not worse, than lying to other people. But it does get better. I'm telling you, once you make the right steps, it does get better, because I've been in your shoes. What's up, Heather? How you doing tonight? But I've been there. About 4 years ago, I was in a very bad spot. I didn't like myself. I had this self-hatred as well. But I had a lot of bad habits. I was like 120 pounds. I looked like I had a drug habit or something like that. My cheeks were all sunken in, smoking cigarettes, eating fast food, hating my life. But once I changed my daily life habits, you know, everything changed. I love life. I have no more depression, self-hatred, anxiety, none of this stuff. But it was because I chose to go a different route with how I was treating my body and how I was living my life. And that's really the key to all of this. What's up, John? Yes, it does. Just like John said, it does get better, but you have to be able to take the actions to make it get better. That's really the only way that these things are going to work. Nothing is easy. Nothing worth keeping comes easy. But I'm telling you, once you get to where you want to be, and you start to feel better, the depression's gone, the self-hatred's gone, you look back at it and be like, damn, why did I ever do this to myself? I feel fucking awesome. I feel fucking amazing. I am amazing. We all are amazing. We all have it in us. So hopefully that helps, Rachel. Hopefully you can take the steps needed to make yourself feel better, to be better. I don't like people being in that. I've been there, and I know how it feels. I can relate to that. And so I hope that you are able to have the resilience and self discipline to be able to make those changes. It gets way better when you take the actions to make a difference. You got to get to where you want to be. Yeah, John, basically. I mean, it does get better, but you have to be able to take the actions to make it better. Nobody can do it for us. The ball is within our hands. And it depends on what we choose to do with that ball. That's going to either make or break us. And there's really no other way around it. There is no easy way. Hey, I just don't put up with the bullshit. And people don't like it. I really don't give a shit. I'm not here to be liked by everybody. You know, that's just my philosophy on life. Like, if you fuck with me, you're gonna understand. If you don't, I don't know what to say. I'm a nice, caring person, but I'm also not gonna fucking pussyfoot around and deal with the bullshit either. The balls, the ball. Gotta love that fucking autocorrect. But yeah, I mean, really do hope that helps. You know, and Ruben, if you're gonna troll, at least be funny. I mean, if you're gonna waste your time on somebody's live just to troll and be negative, at least be funny. We don't need the kindergarten level troller. We need the professionals. Ask John. You're fucking terrible at it. John used to troll a lot. John, I think you need to teach fucking Ruben how to troll. He's not good at it. Not at all. I think he needs your expertise, John. Because he needs help. Either he's retarded or something's wrong. I don't know which. Maybe a little bit of both. But he definitely needs your assistance. The handicapped kid needs your assistance. Yeah, poor Ruben is right. Oh, I fucking love this new place, Rachel. It's such a blessing. It ended up being a blessing in disguise. Like I said before, John, you cracked me up, man. But yeah, he needs your help. Anybody who's talking about money, and if $500 a week is something good or a lot to you, you definitely need to do something better, homie. You need to go to the research room with John. He'll help you. But anyway, I love the new place, Rachel. It's definitely a blessing in disguise. Like I was just about to say, my old place pretty much did a non-renewal on me. I freaked out for a little bit until I found a good place, applied, got approved, and honestly, it was the best thing that's happened to me this year so far. I got the pool literally right here. This fucking patio or balcony is literally like 3 times the size of the other one. It's covered, as you guys can see here. I got some little lights up around us too. A completely open floor plan. I have my own entranceway, my own porch. Everything's more modernized. Yeah, I'm loving it. Thank you, Rachel. But yeah, I don't even like going to visit the old place. I went to go return my keys and like driving down the road that leads to it. Just got hit with this very like negative feeling. This place has got a whole different energy. Like it's lively. It's It's positive. I fucking love it. Yeah, Cash loves it too. He's got more room, especially out here on the balcony. He can kind of do like a whole 360 thing and check out all the different corners. And even if it's rainy, he can be out here chilling and people watching. And it's the balcony's right out of the living room, so it's got this huge glass sliding door, this big thing that just livens up the whole living room. It's I don't know, I couldn't ask for a better place. So it's just one of those things where everything works out in the end. The universe, God, whatever you believe in, won't fail you. Everything happens for a reason. That non-renewal happened for this reason. Now I could upgrade to a better place, more modern, better energy. No longer sharing a hallway with 7 other people. I have my own entrance. Yeah, I mean, I was stressed at first because 2 months isn't a lot of time to be looking for a place. But hey, it all worked out. I'm thankful. I mean, life is really what we make it. It all depends on the perspective and how we look at things. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's how you perceive things that matters the most. I mean, yeah, energy doesn't lie. And in some places or people, you can feel the bad energy. And it's kind of hard to change your perspective on that. But long story short, the way everything worked out was fucking amazing. I'm thankful. You know, I couldn't have asked for a better place. Ruben, do better. Do better. Pull your pants up, put your thing away, and do better. Because I know what you're doing over there. You goon into this live. Gooning and trolling. That's Ruben's specialties. Now, Ruben, you got to stop. If you want to learn how to troll better, you can get with John. And as for the other issue, you just need to stop doing it. I don't think your parents are going to appreciate the stains that you're leaving on the basement carpet if you ever get to move out. You got to do better, Ruben. Maybe I can inspire you to do better. You fucking troll. But anyway, Rachel, how's your shoulder been doing for you? Is that feeling better? And how's the weight training been going? Is that kind of like helped the shoulder a little bit by any chance? Shit, maybe not to you, but it was funny to me. That's all that matters. This is my channel, my show. You don't have to be funny to the troll. I mean, it'd be nice if you had a fucking sense of humor. But maybe you should like learn from some of the stuff I'm saying. I feel like that would at least help your trolling level go up a little bit. Because right now, you're not it, homie. You're not it. You're not doing a very good job at your job. If your job is to troll, then you need to troll better. It's okay. I tried to stretch it often. It doesn't feel worse. Well, I mean, that's good. Have you thought about trying to get into like Pilates or yoga or something? I mean, shit, I even do a little bit of fucking yoga myself. I got a yoga mat now in the office. Good way to stretch out after, well, I haven't done it yet, but I went and did a 5K run today. And then I got to do my stretching probably after this live. Be able to relax the muscles a bit. You mean ban? B-A-N-U? B-A-N, not band. A band is like musicians, playing music. And I honestly have no intentions on banning you. You're not doing anything. That I want to see if you can actually progress into like a good troll, because right now it's, man, you're about to make me cry for you because the trolling is so bad. it is a very interesting insult. But what I've learned about humans and the human psyche is that they project a lot of their own insecurities in life. So my guess would be that Ruben has gobbled a few balls in his life. He's not proud of it, but he made $5 a ball. So what, $10 a sucky or some shit like that? And so now he wants to try to project it onto me to make himself feel better. And that's okay. If that makes you feel better, Ruben, I am glad to be able to help you feel better about your actions. But I feel like I'm really riling you up because why are you still here? You are losing this argument, my friend. You are losing this battle. You are a terrible troll. John needs to take you underneath his wing and show you how it's done right. That motherfucker used to troll back in the day. And I'll tell you what, he was pretty damn good at it. Motherfucker used to piss me off sometimes. But Ruben, I'm just laughing at your ass. No sense shut? Anybody else know what he's talking about? No sense shut? Like, what? Bruh, how old are you? Are you even old enough to be here? Now you're actually hurting people, Ruben. Come on, man. You're giving people headaches and shit. Why don't you just do us all a favor and either do better or leave? Because you're embarrassing yourself, homie. You're not doing your job as a troll. You're doing quite the opposite. Maybe he's both, John. I'm starting to feel like he's both. About to have to call his parents, let him know what he's up to in the basement. Hopefully they don't walk in on anything. That's what I'm saying, John. This dude is terrible at this shit. What's wrong with being happy? Why don't you want to see me happy, Ruben? Last I checked, gay means happy. I'm happy. I love life. I don't know about you, but I hope that changes for you. Like, all bullshit aside, Ruben, I really do hope that you change your perspective on life, that you stop being so negative and trolling and you actually find self-love. Because I really do, to some degree, all jokes aside, I do feel bad for you. I personally don't have the time to jump on lives and troll people for no reason, especially like being such a shitty troll. Well, at least now we're laughing. I honestly kind of do, John. I'm still not understanding of what makes people want to jump on here and troll. And like get upset like he is. Like, you must not live a very fulfilling life if you want to project your insecurities onto other people. And so I hope that you are able to figure that out. I don't know what else to say, man. You probably got a lot on your plate. You're probably stressed out, not happy with life. I hope that changes for you. Okay, Ruben, I don't even know what you're saying anymore. Suck Johnny. Ask Johnny. Ask what, homie? And Rachel, no, I don't believe in moderators. I don't think it's necessary. If people want to be dumb enough, I'll just go and block them. But this guy's not. He's just entertaining me at this point. It's not really annoying. It's not upsetting. It's just like, yikes, I guess. But yeah, we all feel bad for you, Ruben. Well, we can't speak for Rachel, I guess. She doesn't feel bad for your dumb ass. I honestly, to some degree, do. Because here's my thought process. What makes somebody so miserable that they need to get on a live just to be negative? Not funny, even, just negative. Like, it'd be different if you had some stuff that was trolling but funny. I could rock with that. I can understand that a little bit. But if you're just on here saying the most, like, kiddish insults and the dumbest fucking shit, like, I feel bad for you. Like, you're living a miserable life, and I don't wish that upon anybody. This guy comes in here every night on his bike blaring this music. I don't know if you guys can hear it over me, but he'd be rocking out every night like this. Nice bike, too. Yeah. Yeah, John, I feel like he's both, John. I think he finally left. Well, hopefully you guys don't hear it no more. He seems to have gone away now. But oh yeah, please slap me right here. I like it when you slap me. You should see what I got in the bedroom. Why don't you fuck around and find out, Ruben? Because I am fucking happy. Well, oh yeah, I got a whole stockpile of dildos. I got the small ones from when I first started, and then I got these huge ones. Because, you know, I have a gaping asshole now, so now I can fit the big ones. You know, like the big 12-inch ones that are like this big and this round. Feels amazing. I can't say that with a straight face. Yeah, I saw you the first 2 times when you said you'll slap me. Do you have anything else better to say, my friend? Goofy. You goofy. But that's okay, Ruben. I still love you. Even if you want to be a miserable troll, I still love you. Damn, John. You getting freaky with his mother. Rachel, get more. Oh, you ain't wrecking nothing. We're having fun. They seem to be having fun with you, too. Hey, I'm not going to start the shit, but I'll partake in it. Ugh. Why not? Life's too short not to have a little fun, you know? But you must be one pissed off dude. You got all these people against you, but you still in here saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Your mind cannot think of anything like new to say, or because you're so in your feelings right now that you just don't know what to say. So you just keep repeating the same stuff over and over and over. I mean, I do. Truly. All bullshit aside, I feel bad to a certain extent. But at the same time, in a way, you're kind of asking for it. Like, come on. You're doing this to yourself, homie. Oh, yeah, he's definitely 10 and Indian. Maybe you don't, Rachel, but I do to some extent. Let me speak for myself now. But you have fun, Ruben. And when you kiss your wife, let me know how my dick tastes. I'm just kidding. That might have been too far, but I couldn't help myself. But your wife was fun last night. We had a gay old time. I mean, I do, but at the same time, like he's asking for it. He's asking for it. Well, at least you found that funny, Ruben. I'm glad we're starting to get you to open up a little bit and have a sense of humor, homie. But I highly suggest you give up on the trolling route. It's not good for you. You're not good at it. So that is something I would quit. Be your real self. Be productive. Have some fun. But you're not cut out for trolling. I mean, maybe for somebody who's new at these lives, you could get underneath their skin a little bit, but it's just not working here, homie. Shit, I can be the butt end of jokes. I don't give a damn. You can make fun of me. I'm just going to go right there with you. Make fun of myself with you. What do you mean? Come on, Ruben. You know exactly what the fuck I mean. What Rachel said. That might be your calling in life. A ball gobbler. I think that might work out better for you than trying to troll people on YouTube Lives. Personally. So maybe you should take Rachel's advice and just accept your true calling in life and roll with it. You're going to take his saying, Rachel? A ball gobbler. So yeah, anyway. John, Rachel, Ruben. What you guys doing tonight? How are you guys feeling? Well, Rachel, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. But yeah, I'm kind of just like here tonight. I don't know. It's been a crazy week. Let's just say that. I've been going. In a good way. But like tomorrow, I think I'm going to kind of step back and just chill. I love Family Guy. That is something I'll watch occasionally, along with Rick and Morty too. They did drop a new season of Rick and Morty on HBO Max. Ruben, what? Rachel need to take. Take what? Yeah. Good way to kind of like relax, chill, get your mind off things, have a little laugh, and just decompress. I mean, we all got a shower. I mean, if you don't, then that might be an issue. Hey, what's up, Martello? Shit, I've showered twice today. Once when I woke up, and then once after going to the gym. Did my 5K today, which is 3.1 miles. I almost like switched those around. But whew. Anybody else do cold showers? Are you gym goers? Anybody else do hot and cold showers? Or like me personally, I'll take a hot shower, finish up, what I'm doing. And then for the last minute, I'll set a timer and take a cold shower. Well, I'll take that as I guess you've been showering, Martello. That's good. But how have you been, man? I think I met you in the my last one on Saturday with Shane when we were in the gym. It's a little bit harder to have conversations when in the gym and stuff like that, but What you been up to, man? Yeah, I think that tracks. But I'm not French, so I'm good. You didn't make any money from the live by being a troll. It doesn't work that way. But whatever makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel better, whatever helps you sleep at night. You do that. Fuck yeah, man. How often do you go? I don't know if I can help you with that. I'm from the Toledo, Ohio area. I'm not sure where you're from, Martello. You don't go to the gym at all, Martello? And same thing with you, Rachel. I know you're too far away from me to be able to help you with that. But oh, okay. So you're in Washington. Yeah, I can't help either one of you guys. I wish. Hey, man, no hard feelings to you either, Ruben. Have a good night, man. I hope you get some shit. I hope you get shit together. Really? I didn't hear about that in Spokane. I know there were some wildfires going on. Wow, that is. I got the turnpike literally right here, so that's where the traffic's coming from. But somebody had a really loud car or truck. But yeah, I didn't hear about those in Spokane. Shit, a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had them bad up in Canada, and it was actually spreading down here in Toledo, Ohio. Like if you walked outside, like it was just smoggy, smoky nastiness. Like, but the weird thing about that is it didn't even smell like a bonfire or like wood burning. It just smelled sweet, almost like a chemicals or something. Like I don't know. I did not like that. Have a good night, Ruben. Damn, Martello. Hopefully you're good where you're at. But yeah, Rachel, I don't know if the travel or the fires from like Canada traveled down to you or not with where you're at in Virginia. So I don't think you got that part. But we definitely did. It started up in like Michigan area. I went to this Fogo de Chao Brazilian steakhouse, and it started like that night when we were leaving. And then the next day I woke up and it was right here in Toledo too. That's crazy though. I hope you're good, Martello. I hope you're safe. I hope, that it's not near you. I hope you're good where you're at and that you remain safe, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Those Canadian ones reached you too, Rachel? All the way down there? That's crazy. I use hand grippers daily and do push-ups in the morning. Hey, man, that's a good start. Have you ever thought about joining a gym? And I'm not trying to sell you on anything, but I do offer my own program. It is one that everybody can use. If that's something that you're interested in, I can give you the information for that. If not, I totally get it. But it'll give you the basics to help you understand what to do when you go in the gym so that way you're not looking around like, oh, what do I do? And then like intimidated because you don't know what you're doing. Like it really helps in that aspect. But that's crazy, Rachel. I didn't know it went all the way down south like that. But it should have cleared up for you now. At least it cleared up here. I can't imagine it still being like that down there. And these moths are fucking attracted to my like light over here. It's so annoying. All these different bugs attracted to light. I can't help you with that. I cannot help you. I'm not a woman and I don't have a fat ass. So unfortunately, I can't help you on that aspect, Martello. But if you start going to the gym, That's where you're going to find that. Go spit some game. Be the best place to pick up a girl that you're looking for to do the gym with is one that's already in there. That's crazy. I didn't know it reached that far. But yeah, man. Honestly, though, real shit. If you want somebody like that, go to the gym. That's the place that you're going to find her. And then talk her up, get her number, and then you guys start hitting the gym together. And boom, you got your gym partner. A female with a fat ass. It all works out. But first, you got to get your ass in the gym. Brown, I don't know who that is. I really don't know a lot of people. I'm not very pop cultured. I don't do a lot of consumption of media or social media. So that is not my specialty. A lot of people come in here spitting names, and I've never heard of them. Anybody else know who Marty, that guy, is? Oh, shit. Like WWE or like whatever it was called. I think it was called something else before WWE, but is that what you're referring to, Brown? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That was such a good movie, fucking Madagascar. That brings back some memories. Me and my sister would watch that in the back of my mom's van, traveling all the time. Probably watched it a million fucking times growing up. That brings back some memories. Rockers are RC, or our Cookers Tag Team WWF. I'm only 30 years, well, I'll be 30 tomorrow. But I'm not familiar with that. I used to play the games a lot. Those were fun, especially on the PlayStation 2. Me and my sister would try to fight each other on the games, the WWE games. That also brings back some motherfucking memories. But yeah, Brown, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. But if you guys haven't already and it's your first time here, do me a huge ass favor, hit that sub button. Really do appreciate y'all. Because without my subscribers, my fans, without you guys, I'm not doing anything. I can't. I need you guys too. So I do appreciate any of you guys who want to hit that sub button, want to help the channel grow. Really do appreciate you guys. And if there's anything I can do in return, let me know. If you're going to start creating content, things of that nature, you need somebody to engage with your stuff and to subscribe to your channel, let me know. I got you. But thank you, Rachel. About 2 hours and 15 minutes. Big 3-0. In which I'm kind of like, fuck. Like, I'm already out of my 20s. It's crazy how fast time flies. But everybody says, I can't speak for it, I'm not 30 yet, but I've been told that your 30s are the best years of your life. Anybody in here 30 or over can confirm or deny that for me? Honestly, I don't have any plans. I plan on doing my daily, content creation, and later in the evening, the gym, and picking up a washer and dryer. So more heavy lifting tomorrow. So you're about 28 then. You're about a year younger than me. You were a 97 baby. I was 96. Or were you a 98 baby and just turned 28 this year? I'm not much of a going out person, to be honest. And I'm going to be completely transparent here. The last time I went out for somebody's birthday, we ended up going to a goddamn strip club until 5 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me how that happened. But shit happens. What can I say? I mean, it was some good eye candy, some good things to look at. It was fun. Saturdays, Bubba. Not on Mondays. But yeah, so 97. Second one, strip. Like, what? You know, the teddy bar. And it ended up being out till about 5 o'clock in the morning. Probably didn't get to bed till like 7 a.m. But it was fun. It's not something I really do. It literally, like, so hear me out. They do this little thing in Toledo, downtown Toledo, where it's like a party on the docks, right? So it was like 8, 9 o'clock. I got invited to go out on the boat and go down to the party on the docks. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to bed at midnight tonight. Don't really feel like being out much. Whatever. So anyway, that party ended at like 9:45, 10 o'clock. And then they're like, oh, well, we're going to this Migos bar because they know the owner of the bar. Which is also, if you guys are from the Toledo area, the owners of Migos are fucking pretty cool guys. One of them goes to the same gym I go to. I mean, they're pretty big ass dudes, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, so I went there, met with them, got to, talk with him a little bit. I don't know. It's always nice to get out and know other business people. So anyway, we stayed there till like 2 in the morning. And then it was the birthday boy's birthday. So he's like, hey, we're going to the strip club. And I'm thinking to myself, it's already fucking 2 a.m. I thought all the bars closed at 2 a.m. So like, nah, not strip club. So anyway, for the last 3 hours until about 5 a.m., we were at the fucking strip club. I don't know how it happened, but it did. And hey, honestly, it was a good time. Sometimes it's fun to do stuff you don't normally do. I'm not much of a party person or a going out like that type of person, but hey, every once in a blue moon, fuck it, why not? I was like, I never heard of a shrimp. I don't know what a shrimp club is either. Maybe you'll end up there tomorrow night. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll get some tatas in my face and a little lap dance for my birthday. I'm just kidding. I honestly feel like it's a waste of money. I mean, it is. No, I can see how it sounds like that though, but no, strip. I didn't even drink that night. I'm not much of a drinker. It's not really my cup of tea. I did have a little get together here after I finally got everything moved in, and I drank a decent amount of tequila last Friday. But I think I'm good for a while. I might have a drink every maybe 2 to 3 times a year, but it has to be for special occasions and celebrations. I don't just drink just to drink. I do like the natural plants. Definitely like at night, a way to kind of like decompress and relax, especially with my ADHD brain. It's cool to be able to kind of like shut it off, relax at night, but I don't smoke in the daytime anymore. And yeah, like I said, drinking is a very rare occasion for me. But if you're going to drink, Rachel, what is your go-to? Yeah, I don't really get paranoid. See, with my brain naturally firing like a million bajillion thoughts per second, it just helps relax me. I can get down with some bourbon or whiskey. What brand? Like I like Casamigos. Um, when it came to whiskey, I liked the Glenlivet. I think it's called the Glenlivet 12. If it were going to be whiskey for me. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wild Turkey's cool. I typically try to stay away from American liquor and stuff like that. It's going to get dark for a second. I got pissed. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to step away from the camera. The bathroom's right behind this way. Woodford Reserve. I've never had that one. But if you ever get the chance, try some Casamigos or the Glenlivet 12 is a good like Scottish whiskey. The darker the better. I want it to burn, you know. Oh, it's gonna burn either way. It's fucking poison. But every now and then it doesn't hurt. But give me 2 seconds. Ooh. I have to piss like a motherfucking racehorse. I'm gonna try to make it where you can't hear anything. Trying not to hit the water. I'm trying to hit the side of the bowl. So excuse me for a second. I don't mind to be a little too personal, but hey, we all gotta fucking piss, right? We all gotta do it at some point. Oh my goodness. Such a relief sometimes, I swear. Whew. Oh man, this is like a 30-second piss. I really had to go. Sorry for too much information. I really just don't care. I'm a very open book, open person. So I have a tendency to maybe be too TMI too much or often. Woo-wee! Yeah, this is kind of like the setup of the new place. This is the living room, and then we have the patio that I was just sitting out at. And if you look back here in the corner, you can kind of see the pool. But it's a nice view to be able to like come into this big open area and walk. All right, there it is, the pool. Walk right out to the pool. Ooh. You still with me, Rachel? Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, the lights at the top too. I mean, it's kind of a mix of lighting, but yeah, you walk out and then you got the pool and everything back here. Then when my nieces come over, you probably can't see it, but there's a park a little bit before that house. Oh. Yeah, lighting definitely sets a mood for sure. I mean, I'm not a fan of these fucking bright lights, but it's better for you guys to see me. But, I mean, they are blinding though. Yeah, I haven't been in it yet, but I mean, it seems pretty cool. He's right here. Come here. Oh, no, leave the mic alone. You're just a big baby. Okay, okay. Hello. Get the love nibbles. No, you can't come up here. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't need to come up here. The seat is not for you. You are not a lap dog, sir. No. No, 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 no. Well, thank you. He is a cutie. Also a little shit sometimes. But I love him to death. He always thinks he's a lap dog. But he's like 55 pounds. And these chairs are not that big. Well, it seems like Ruben finally left. Boy was trying to troll, but not doing a very good job at it, unfortunately for him. But seriously, I don't see the purpose of why people do it. The only thing I can think of is projecting their own insecurities, trying to make themselves feel better. But other than that, I don't get it. I don't got the time to sit there and just hate on people. Who actually has the time for that shit? Like, it blows my mind. My dog thinks that too. He's 50. Yeah. Yeah, mine's about 50, 55. Yeah. And I think that's what makes them feel better is that their identity is like hidden per se. But I don't know. That's why I'm saying I do kind of feel bad for people like that because I try to put myself in in their shoes and think like, what would make me want to do that? And usually, like my consensus is that they're miserable with their own lives, and they just want to bring other people down with them. And honestly, once you realize that, it's very hard for their trolling to actually affect you, or anybody for that matter that wants to be a negative Nancy. It's very hard for it to work once you realize what they're actually doing. I don't know if you've ever heard of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, but that book is an eye opener. That's where I've learned a lot of this information from. And ever since I read that book, it's really helped me in my life. So if you're not much of a reader, but you can go through and, get through a book, just one book for the rest of your life, well, let's just say two books. One would be 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and the other one would be The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. Those two books are a game changer for life. They're not entertaining, but they are very informational, very educational. They definitely help change your whole perspective on the world around you. And it's like this secret information that now, like, no matter what people try to do, they can't really hurt you. It's phenomenal. So if you're going to write them down, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene and The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. Yep. So 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and then The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. Both absolutely amazing books. And I'm telling you, it will change your whole perspective on the world around you and people. It'll help you defend yourself against a lot of the psychological warfare that people want to play. It'll give you an understanding of why people may do certain things and how you can counteract it. And for me personally, it's been a game changer. That's also why, I could just roll with what they're saying. If they want to say that I'm a fucking gay loser, okay, I'm a gay loser. Like, I don't give a fuck. Who are you? And if you just feed into their stuff, they stop because they're not getting underneath your skin like they want to. Yes, Napoleon Hill. Amazing dude. He's also, one of his other famous books are Think and Grow Rich. But if you just read Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill, all of his teachings that are in, what was it? I'm just having a mind fuck here. That book I just mentioned, that is also in the 48 or the Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich is like this big. 48 Laws of Power is like this thick of a book. Woo! Damn stink bug just landed on my head. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out his books. I'm not much of a reader. If I'm going to read, it's going to be for learning something, for educational purposes only. I don't read for entertainment. I read to learn and to grow and to develop my character. So if you're an avid reader and you love to read, then you're going to love these books. And you're going to love what you're able to learn from them as well. Yeah, those stink bugs are fucking annoying. I hate those fuckers. Never had one like land on my head though. I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, oh fuck, what is that? But I don't know. The lantern bugs. Are those like the invasive species that we just... Yeah, okay. I had just seen one of those last night when I was sitting out here. They're like almost like a stink bug shape, but like a little bit bigger. They're like red and black with like the black spots on the wings and shit. Yeah, we have those up here too. Yeah, okay, so we're talking about the same thing. But yeah, those fuckers aren't cool either. You can tell the difference by the colors. And I feel like a full-grown like lantern bug is actually a lot bigger than a stink bug. I realized that last night actually. They are fucking annoying. I don't know what they actually do though, or what they eat, or like what their purpose is, to be honest, or where they're actually from. Well, Rachel, what is your favorite book that you've ever read? And why is it your favorite? It doesn't have to be educational, it can literally be any book. From the Lanterns. Are you talking about the bug still? Or are you talking about the book? Or from, yeah, are you talking about From Lanterns as in like the bug still? Or is that your favorite book? Oh, I was confused. My bad. But what got you into doing like working at a dealership? And do you like what you do? Have you ever thought about like going onto the content creation journey at all? Good Lord Bird. 2K, yes. I think a lot of us have in life. But if you want to help counteracting somebody like that, check out The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene and The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. It'll help you deal with people like that and just give you a whole plethora of information to help you grow as a person. Highly recommend those two books. Me and Rachel were just talking about that. Who's who's John Brown? That's somebody I'm not familiar with either, to be honest with you. Is he like a famous writer or something? What makes you hate your job? But I mean, I'm happy for you that you are leaving something that no longer serves what you are trying to do in this life. Good for you for being able to take that step and find something that is more suited for what you want to do and something that will make you happy in life. Because honestly, that's what we got to do. John Brown, right on Harper's Ferry. I've heard of that, but the rest of it I'm not familiar with. I'm not much of a history buff if I'm being real with you. And I've never heard of Bloody Kansas either. But I have heard of Harper's Ferry, but that's the only thing that rings a bell. What was that all about? You have 2 degrees, damn. So you obviously have one in accounting, but what's your other degree? And yeah, I mean, we are a product of the people that we surround ourselves with. And if you have to do a whole 9 to 5s, 5 days, 6 days a week with miserable people, then it's only in turn going to make you miserable as well. So good for you for being able to leave that bullshit behind. Interesting. I mean, I have a degree in business management, but I didn't know there was such a thing as international business. Huh. Or like as a degree. I mean, I know that's a thing, but I didn't know it was like a degree, to be honest with you. So when you leave this one, what are you going to be doing next? What is the next step for you, Rachel, after leaving the dealership? Do you have anything else lined up? I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to fund you to go to a casino. I mean, you could find a sugar daddy, maybe. Yeah, but that last part I can agree with. None of that's worth your mental health. If you're miserable, you got to find something that you're not going to be miserable doing. No, I mean, I'm with you wholeheartedly. The last 9 to 5 I had was in insurance sales, which was horrid. That was about 2 years ago until I was able to pursue content creation full time. But I love what I do now. Yes, it can be a headache sometimes. It can be a lot of work, but I'm working for me, not for somebody else. Everything I do, I reap 100% of the profits. Yeah, take some self-care time. Figure yourself out. Shit, you might even find something down in Florida that you can move down there for. Well, I appreciate it, Zed. I appreciate you subbing. I appreciate that, man. To you as well. Appreciate you coming in here and having the positive vibes. Appreciate the subscription. Um, anything I can do in return, let me know. Yeah, there you go. I think you found your answer. Find the sugar daddies down in Florida and have them fund your casino fund. And hopefully you can win a lot of money in the process. I mean, what do you do? Are you good at poker, blackjack, or you just do slots? Zed, pretty much anything and everything. The whole purpose of this is for people to get to know me better as a content creator and for me to get to know them better. That's really the idea behind this. I'm a pretty much open book, just here to answer questions, give advice, inspire other people, anything of that nature, really. I feel like just the videos and stuff are not enough for people to really get to know the person behind the content. And so these lives, I feel, are a good way for people to get to know me as a person. Whoops. Slots are not in your favor, though. That's unfortunate. Some of the card games are more, you have a better percentage of winning. But thank you, Zed. It's nice to see that, people are on here not just being negative trolls, that you got people in here that just want to help the other people grow. If that's something that you're also interested in, I do have a free Discord group for content creators and supporters of content who we all kind of come together and help each other grow. Well, thank you, Rachel. That is what I try to do. I mean, I get that. That's kind of the purpose of the Discord as well, is to help connect, come together as a community of supporters and content creators and helping each other grow. So, I mean, it is for connection as well. That is true. What do you mean by that, Zed? Can you elaborate more on like we are all the same in my eyes? I mean, I do agree with that to a certain extent, for sure. I mean, that's good. Can't judge a book by its cover. Got to be able to get to know the book. I won so much at slots. That's why. Also, well, if you won so much, how'd you go bankrupt? That's because we are one. We're all connected by the ether, by the energy. We really are all one being. Like, Yeah, I don't know if that analogy is going to track, but I was going to say like all different atoms that all share the same energy. Or I think if I word it this way, it's going to make more sense and actually like cohesively come together. But essentially, let's say there's like a big ass body of water, like the ocean. We're all just cups out of that same. We're cups of water all out of the same source. We are all one. We are all connected. So I mean, I definitely agree with you on that, Zed. Well, what's wrong with being with groups of people? Actually, the last time I went to a casino, I played blackjack for the first time at a casino, and the guy next to me was actually helping me play. He helped me win a little bit, and then he left, and I took my profits, was using the profits, and then I lost everything. But hey, I never go to a casino with nothing that I can't afford to lose because it's just fun money to me. If I win, great. If I don't, that's okay. I came in there accepting that loss if it happens. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're going. The one I was at wasn't that intense. Like I said, the guy was actually pretty helpful, kind of teaching me the ropes and, how to play the game, which was nice. I mean, I know how to play, but he was helping me do it with a different strategy, I guess. Well, thank you for being here, Zed. I hope you have a great night, and I hope tomorrow is a great day at work. And I hope you have a blessed night as well, man. And thank you again for being here. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And God bless you. Have a great night, man. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I don't know though. I guess my experience, the one time I went to go play blackjack, it wasn't too crazy. But I don't know how the casinos are in Virginia. I've never been to one, so I can't speak for that. So it might be. But hey, I'm pretty sure your odds there are a lot better. It's like 49 to 51, 51 house, 49 you, or something of that nature. It's like you have a lot better odds at that one. That might be it then. But if you can muster up the ability to go play some blackjack, I highly recommend it because the odds are way more in your favor. I mean, the house still has the upper hand by a little bit, but you know, I, I like the odds of 48 to 52 or 49 51. Um, to me, those are pretty good odds. Just depends on how you play, I guess. If you're going to end up winning or if the house is going to take all your money. Well, shit, next time you go to the casino, give the blackjack a try. Find a table that doesn't have so many people. Because, I mean, I know they have multiple tables and stuff. And your chances of winning are a lot higher. I mean, that's the part I like the most. I think the slots, you have like a 15 or 20% chance. The house has like 80, 85% chance on those. And they're all mechanically rigged. It's a bunch of bullshit. Don't get me wrong, slots are cool, but I don't know. That's just not my it's not my thing because more than likely I'm going to lose my money. Or you're going to have to spend a lot more in order to win it, and then you either still end up negative or break it even. because you're playing those slots, damn it. You got to get on the tables. That's where you're going to make your money. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said before, slots are fun. I just don't really expect to get a lot out of it, you know? But hey, I mean, if that's your cup of tea, then to each their own. Yeah, but in the long run, do you think you actually profited? Or do you think you ended up losing more than you won anyway? That's really what it comes down to, is like the big picture on this one. And the odds are just not in your favor. Well, technically, they're not on any of the games, but there's games that have better odds than slots. Well, damn. That I'm sorry to hear. Maybe it's best to not go to the casinos. I mean, of course, unless you can find a sugar daddy. That way you're not losing your money. Keep working, save your money, and take the sugar daddy's money. I could have paid off my $60K of debt with my winnings, but yeah, I gambled that away. Damn! Damn! That's crazy. That's good. You probably don't need to be in the casinos. It's not worth it. There's other ways to make money and have fun. I mean, if you are going to go, the rule I live by is I bring anywhere between 20 to 50 bucks. And once it's gone, it's gone. So I'm either going to walk out there with more money or I'm going to walk out losing 20 to 50 bucks. That is how they get you. You have to know when to walk away. That shit, they got me with the blackjack. I went in there with 30, got up to 320, and then lost it all. So, I mean, I can relate to that. That is definitely how they get your ass. You just have to be smarter than the house. You can't let them do that to you. It definitely is a good business. Shit, I've thought about opening up a goddamn casino. Good way to make a lot of money. Damn. Oh, up in Detroit? And how much did she put down to make the 20K? Oh, I didn't know there was one in Maryland. The only MGM I know is it's like up in Michigan, like almost basically Detroit, I think. Well, so she still probably made at least like 18K profits. Even if she put down 2K, I mean, she still got her money back plus like 18 grand. So either way, that's a pretty big come up. But see, that's why you got to get into the card games, either, poker, blackjack. That's where the money's at. That's where your chances are better. Oh, I didn't know that. But I guess that makes sense now why there's one in Detroit, Maryland, Vegas. I'm not tempting you to go back. Don't go back. You don't need to go back. Unless it's on somebody else's money, per se. What, learn how to play poker or learn how to play blackjack? Because really, I don't think you need to do either. I don't think the casinos are in your favor. We don't want to see you lose more money. To be honest, I want to learn how to play poker too. I have a good friend who goes to a lot of tournaments and seems to do pretty well at it. I'm pretty sure he's actually profited a lot more than losing when it came to poker. So I mean, I kind of feel you on that one. I do want to learn how to play poker myself. Fuck yeah, that's why we got to get so good that all we can do is win. There's a there's a content creator who's like a famous poker player, and like he's been kicked out of all the casinos because he figured out basically how to win, how to beat their system, and they don't want him there because he keeps winning so much. He's a skinny, tatted guy, like even the face is tatted and stuff like that. I don't know if you know who I'm referring to. I don't know his name, but yeah. Fuck the losers. I don't know either, to be honest with you, but I mean, it is hard to tell on the internet nowadays what's real and what's fake and everything of that nature. I mean, anybody could put a bunch of money in a duffel bag and walk through a casino, but I don't know. From my perspective and opinion, I think the dude's legit. I don't think he's trolling. I think he's pretty honest about it, to be honest with you. But I don't know for a fact. That's just my perception from seeing some of his videos and stuff online. But I don't know. I mean, I know how to play blackjack, but I really want to figure out how to play poker because I feel like Texas Hold'em poker is where the money's at. If you know how to play it right, if you're good. I mean, shit, there are people that are out there that's their life. They're a professional card player and they make a killing, like absolute killing off playing. But I feel like it's very far and few between. Well, learn how to play very, very well, preferably with friends where you're not going to lose a lot of money, and then take your skills to the casino after you have it down pat. Hey, it could be. If you can really figure out how to play some poker, that might be your calling. Maybe that's what you're meant to do and something you can enjoy doing and make a lot of money doing it. Well, hopefully that doesn't set you down the wrong path. Hopefully, if you learn how to play it, you're really good at it and you make a lot of money. But hey, it's worth a shot, right? It doesn't hurt to at least learn it and, kind of just see what happens. But fuck them slots. That I feel like the slots is where you'd be fucking up, in my opinion. The chances are just not in your favor. But at least with poker, somebody's got to win. It's more like you're competing with the people more or less than the house. I don't know what the odds are in poker, but I think your odds are pretty fucking good there too. As long as you know how to play right. I think that's the biggest thing is if you don't know how to play it right, then they just end up like taking your money. Yeah. Baby steps. Well, that's good timing there, Rachel, because it's about 10:30 here. This is about when I end the lives. But so I'm not far from behind you there. I'm about ready to throw on some sweatpants and just relax for the night myself. But thank you for that. Um, it's about 2 hours away, hour and a half away. I'll be 30. So appreciate you. Appreciate the birthday wishes, and you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting with me, and hope you're feeling better now. But good night to you as well. Hope you get some good sleep. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. And I'll see you in the next live. We'll be live Saturday, and then the next one after that would be next week, Monday again. So hope to see you again, either Saturday or Monday. I might do some random ones throughout the week. Haven't decided yet. Those are usually a spur of the moment. But yeah, thank you, Rachel. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great night. And to anybody else that's watching right now, thank you for being here. If you can, do me a favor, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys in the next live. The lives are from Mondays, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m., and then Saturdays, starting about between 3:30 and 5, and they'll run for, an hour to 2 hours with Shane. So anyway, thank you guys all for being here tonight. I hope you guys learned some stuff tonight as well. And if you guys are rewatching this live, I hope there's a lot of value that you can gain from this as well. So anyway, thank you guys. I love you motherfuckers, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a great fucking night. Love you.